Hi friends, the intention of this particular video is to compare three very good television models from three distinct manufacturers, and I think most of the consumers will be having this doubt in their mind. I mean, this confusion in their mind between these three models that were actually feature rich. They're strategically placed, and the pricing is to the core. It's very difficult to differentiate between these three models because these three televisions are unique in its own way. So I'm just doing a comparison, and this is just like a talk. I planned to do this video all on an instant when I saw so many questions in my channel regarding this. But three particular models, and as well, I saw forums discussing this thing, so I thought of sharing my opinion with my subscribers. Um, so we could take it in this video we will be comparing the technical aspects related to this television, and from my limited knowledge I've tried to explain to you guys uh, almost what is so different between these televisions. Even though when you see the technical specifications everything sounds the same, the actual fact is it's not the same. There are differences between these televisions, even though it's not so clearly mentioned somewhere. So that's why I came up with this video. So what we will be doing is we will see LG 42 LB750T through their features, technical specifications. Then we will be seeing Sony, the newly introduced model from Sony, the W900B, and then we will be seeing Samsung H6400. Three 3D models. Why I'm doing a comparison of 3D models is there are models that are available without 3D. So what you will be losing out of that end is just remove 3D from our comparison table, and you will be getting a result very soon based on that. So coming on to this particular television series, I'm starting with LG because this model actually I own, not the 750T, the 6700. Actually, I own the 6700, so I will be able to tell you something more regarding this particular model compared to the other models where I will be comparing the technical specifications only. So this year LG, if you take this particular model, what is so special is, as you could see, the WebOS, the Magic Remote, the Smart Share, 3D, all the features. That is very much important. And what we are going to do is we will be comparing this television. So among these, as you could see, there's a device screen size resolution, advanced IPS panel, backlight module, dynamic MCI. Everything is listed. What I think is special among these is the dynamic MCI is 800. MCI is 800. But what is so special is the 200 hertz panel. None of the televisions, if you compare this with other two, KDL from Sony or Samsung, it comes only 100 hertz panel, and this one comes with 200 hertz panel. That is the main difference when it comes to this device specifications. And there's a DVB T2 tuner present in Sony also, and Samsung it is absent. It is not present in Samsung. And there is a digital TV reception. So that's it. So when it comes to Sony, this particular model, when you're seeing this, the size both are same and both uses IPS panel, and the TV system is same, color system is same, the video signal, yes, it supports everything. It's the same, nothing much different. Even the display resolution, it could be compared. Yes, the same, the full HD. DVB-T or T2, yeah, it's present. Pro engine is present, motion flow is present. So what is so different in this? The main difference comes when we are comparing it with the color system they are using. It's a triluminescer. The Sony, they always stand out because of they're having an oversaturated panel. So if you are comparing it in a, I mean, if you're demoing the same model at a showroom, it will be comparatively there will be some vivid colors you could see in the television because of that oversaturated and high contrast panel. So that's the advantage for Sony, and it's a very good thing because Sony television, they are outstanding. Yes, the word is right. They're outstanding when it comes to the color reproduction because of that triluminous engine, the triluminous display, as you could see, and the extended dynamic range. Both are doing a very good job for Sony. So if you're comparing a television, I mean, among these three models for picture quality, what you're mostly looking for is a picture quality, no question, it's Sony. I could, it's my personal opinion. I am not, there is no offense to anyone. This is just my personal opinion. But from what I've seen, Sony actually stands out for picture quality without any doubt. And when it comes to Samsung, Samsung is actually an average television. That's what I would say, because most of the features will be present, most of the technicality will be present. But if you ask, like, is it like the top of the line? No, Samsung is never the top of the line when it comes to any of the features. That's the main problem. When it comes to 3D, they're not the top of the line. When it comes to viewing angle, they are lacking that because of the VA panel. When it comes to picture quality, yes, the picture quality is there, but is it the best one, or is it good enough? No, that's the color reproduction and all, they're lacking at some point. But one thing that Samsung does the most is the audio. The audio department, they're like way ahead of others, because in LG, if you compare the audio that is present in LG, or the audio that is present in Sony, we could compare it like, okay, before going into audio of that one, I will compare just the video of LG and Sony, because Samsung, yes, is can be rolled out when the video is compared, because LG stands for the viewing angle plus uh, the contrast level. I mean the 20-point white balance that is available for calibration purpose, whereas Sony stands out with the triluminous display. So what is so special with LG is they're equipped with super resolution dynamic scanning and a very good upscaler. So if you are watching a lot of channels in the 480p, that is SD channels, and you are, I mean, for some backward countries where the HD channels are not so easily available, then this is a very good feature, because when you're comparing the upscaler feature between LG and Sony, LG stands out. But Sony, they stands out when it comes to color reproduction. Plus, another advantage in the video department for LG is the HEVC codec. As you could see, HEVC, as you could see, this is a 2K HEVC. That is 2K is the full HD. That is a 1440. That is 2K. So they support not the 1440, 1080 only they will support. Actual 2K is 1440p, but LG supports HEVC codec with 2K HEVC with 1080p at 60 FPS. Means for gaming and all, or for streaming something, or for obtaining a stream video at 60 FPS, this is a very good thing. So, and then another advantage is the real cinema. I think both, it's present in both the televisions. There is nothing much to talk about that. And okay, we could go into the audio department. Audio department, as I mentioned earlier, Samsung stands out. Why? Because look at it here. Dolby Digital decoder, it's present, yes. DTS decoder, it's present, yes. So what is, when it comes to DTS, what is present in LG is DTS, I mean digital theater sound surround. That is DDS, digital surround sound. That is what is present in the DTS in LG TVs. That's it. And for those who are using the TV speakers, yes, this is 2.1 channel. That is where LG goes ahead of Sony or Samsung, because both are not having 2.1 channel for the TV speaker. But if you're using an external speaker like a home theater, the difference is obvious, because Samsung, when it comes to audio department, they're having Dolby MS10 or MS110. What is MS10? MS10 is actually a multi-stream audio format that is for the future. This is actually used by the broadcasters particularly. So, and plus the DTS Studio Sound or DNSC Plus is supported by the audio department of Samsung. What that means is if you're having a very good home theater, you may connect the MS10 or Studio Surround Sound directly given to the TV, and the TV is able to pass through. I mean, the TV is able to reproduce that sound and give it back to the home theater. Means you don't require a separate Blu-ray player or something. If you're the particular application that Samsung uses in the platform supports the sound, means then there is no need of a Blu-ray player. You may just copy the files into that. If it is a .ts file, .ts is for the Blu-rays. I mean, it's a high quality file, and you may use the .ts file to directly play back DTS Studio Surround. That is the surround sound that is available in theater, that could be used. And the only thing that it lacks is the premium sound or premium sound 5.1. As you could see, it is here, but the problem is this studio sound supports only the TV speaker. That's why they have shown it in 2. And the premium sound, it supports, it is supported, but The problem lies with what is present. Means, for example, the current audio standard that is going on is DTS HDMA. That is comparable to Dolby True HD. The current audio standard is present in none of the above televisions, in LG, in Sony, or in Samsung. HD or Dolby True HD or DTS HDMA or DTS RRI, that is the ultimate standard, the neural sound standard, that is not present. So when the audio is compared and when the audio specifications are compared to the hype, then Samsung stands out because of the support for native plus the newly introduced codecs. The newly introduced audio codecs are supported by Samsung. When it comes to Sony in the audio department, what happens? Sony and LG both supports. The one thing is that Sony comes with a long deck speaker compared to LG and Samsung with a normal speaker. Second thing, this is only 2 channels when it comes to TV speaker, and when it comes to an external speaker like what we have compared for Samsung, Samsung supports Dolby Digital Plus and Dolby Digital Pulse using MS10. Whereas Sony supports 3 independently: Dolby Digital, DD Plus, and DD Pulse. So what it lacks is DTS. But if you ask me, if you're gonna use this without a Blu-ray player and for a home theater, you will be mistaking this. I mean, you will lose out on the Sony when you're selecting Sony for the audio department. What happens is DTS is a very, very high quality sound. It offers the sound at 1.5 Mbps, the DTS sound. If you compare it with the Dolby Digital sound that is available in a DTH or available in a normal DVD disc or a Blu-ray disc, it is 640 kbps to the max, or on an average 384 kbps. That is actually 1/4 of the DTS sound quality. So what happens is you will lose the quality of the sound when you're using it in a high quality system. So that's another thing when these three are compared. So what is the answer for this? Samsung +1, Sony stands with a -1, LG stands with a 0. That's what I would say. And okay, then you're taking the 3D department. The LG comes with Cinema 3D, and Sony comes with normal Vision 3D, I think. Okay, let me find out where is 3D for Sony. Okay, they are not explicitly okay. They've just put it like this: 3D, whatever is available in 3D. So Sony and LG comes with passive 3D, whereas Samsung comes with active 3D. That is the difference. So active 3D requires a battery, remote, and all this stuff, and passive 3D doesn't require anything, and you may use the normal real D glasses for the passive 3D. So when I've compared all these, I mean, I've demoed all these televisions by myself in at a TV showroom. So I could say one thing. This is just my personal opinion. LG +1, Sony a +0.5, and Samsung a 0. That's what I could say. The reason is very simple. LG, there is no crosstalk. In Sony, I saw crosstalk. In Samsung, it's actually not so. What we could say is one is active 3D. Active 3D is actually a negative point when it comes to usability. So as I said earlier, I don't want to make this video a pretty long one. It's going to be boring, right? So I'm just ending the part 1 video here, and in the meanwhile, do check out other videos in my channel, and we will see soon with the part 2 video, where we will be comparing the further features that are available in these 3 particular models, and the final you may select which one that suits your requirements. I always say you should go for the one that suits your requirements and your family's requirements. So do check out other videos in my channel. Stay tuned, guys. There is something more coming. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed.